I woke him up. He was wide awake. He'd already pulled his mask off.
Really?
And when I shook him, he opened his eyes. I said, "You have a good night?" And he said, "I did." So the only word we need to say to begin is pledge. Okay, so say that. Y'all say that word.
Pledge.
I pledge my head to clearer thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living for my club, my community, my country, and my world. Very good. That is so good.
Come on. Go, come on.
Doug, we have this hatched and projected on the screen. Well, we have 10 biddies hatched out, Doug. Most of them are sleeping right now. So I'm just going to hold off a while before we take them out of here. We're going to let the kids come in and see them all. Oh, some of them are getting active here.
Remember we talked about balloons? Membranes are like balloons that protect, okay? All right, now then what is this right here called? That's on the inside. Does it look like another membrane? Inner membrane, very good. All right, you all know this one. Those ropey things that hold the yolk. Who said chalaza?
Her.
Woohoo, yeah. Most people want to call it chalaza. Chalaza. Very good. All right. So what is this one pointing to that membrane with the little squares?
Square membrane.
It's another membrane. What are your choices at the bottom?
Outer.
Your choices. Outer membrane. Very good. So this one is pointing to the clear stuff that circles the yolk. What is this clear stuff called? Two things. There's two words it could be called. Egg whites or albumin. That's right. That's right. You could say egg whites. All right. So now then, we were talking about what germinal disc. So remember when we broke open the eggs and we looked for the donut? That's where you would see the donut, and we also call that the germ spot, the germination spot. The germ disc or the germ spot is where life begins, okay? That is where the embryo starts to grow. Remember, the embryo does not become the yolk, the embryo feeds on the yolk, right? But that's where the embryo starts. Now the last thing is this big yolk, very good, it's the yolk. Again, does the yolk become the chick?
No, that's what they eat.
What is the yolk for?
That's what they eat.
To eat. That's right. The baby is down here, kind of at the bottom. It may move, but you see the blood vessels. If you watch down here, you may see shadow movement of the baby. These babies sleep. They're like human babies. It's just it's a green egg. Harder to see, but you see the blood vessels.
There's a baby.
Yeah.
managing your equipment, learning how to drive the tractors, drive the trucks, drive the trailers, do all those things. And he is just a sophomore at this time, so he's got a little few more years ahead of him, but I'm sure he's going to be continue to be an integral part of their 4-H family. He's excelled in showmanship as far as the poultry science program. Was one of our showmanship, assisted with our showmanship judging this at the fair this year. He's competed in our 4-H county and district events, and is very active in church and Boy Scouts, and has had his Eagle Scout project approved. So tonight we're very excited to recognize our son of Kevin and Julian Owens, and that would be Noah Owens. So Noah, come on up.